News. Justin Trump comes forward, tells truth not said in 78 years as the North Korean situation continues to escalate with tensions higher than they have ever been in recent history. Trump is letting the world know that history repeats itself. America isn't going to make the same mistakes that other nations have done in the past. In one of his famous tweets, Trump has said that South Korea is finding, as I have told them, that their talk of appeasement with North Korea would not work. They only understand one thing. As Trump's warnings about the rogue nation have been accurate, the president's critics should learn that appeasement as a policy never works. The world has become an increasingly dangerous place, as North Korea recently conducted the nation's sixth nuclear test, and Kim Jong-un has confirmed the validity of North Korea's nuclear ascendancy. As South Korea increases its military response to this situation, some people have felt that a better solution is simply to bow down to North Korea's demands. After all, is an armed conflict really worth it? History tends to repeat itself, and one man over 78 years ago made a similar mistake regarding a rogue nation under the leadership of a power-hungry leader. Neville Chamberlain, Prime Minister of Britain at the time, felt that by appeasing Hitler's Germany demands, he could achieve lasting peace in Europe. It didn't end up working as well as he thought. Now history is coming back to haunt with a similar situation, a madman in charge of his country with a lust for power, attention, and a nation brainwashed into thinking that he is a great leader. In truth, the U.S. government has been acquiescing to the demands of this family of tyrants for generations. Back in 1994, then-President Clinton was making his own preparations to confront North Korea. Former president and self-appointed diplomat Jimmy Carter traveled to the nation to offer a deal. In exchange for 2 new nuclear reactors and a lump sum of $5 billion in aid, North Korea would give up its nuclear ambitions. Of course, to no one's surprise, North Korea violated their terms of the agreement on their first day after signing the deal. Ironically, Clinton would say the deal marked an end to the threat of nuclear proliferation on the Korean peninsula. As for Carter, his appeasement policy ended up winning him a Nobel Peace Prize. And look where America is today. If previous administrations had simply been willing to deal with the problem immediately, North Korea wouldn't be in a position to have ICBM capabilities that could threaten hundreds of thousands of lives. Yet somehow, some people think that this is a nation with which the U.S. can bargain after breaking its word and violating an international agreement. In truth, the only way to deal with such a madman is through force. North Korea now has a hydrogen bomb as well as ICBMs. Unlike other totalitarian dictatorships America has had to deal with, the Soviet Union, for example, the policy of mutually assured destruction only works as a mutual deterrent if both sides are saying a quality that the North Korean leader may very well be lacking. Unfortunately for Trump, because the previous administrations of recent years Clinton, Bush, and Obama had decided to kick this can down the road, this growing problem ended up on his plate. Thankfully, America couldn't have asked for a better president to handle the situation it now faces.